always said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So Maryland's offense will take the field first. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. On the move from inside his 40. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Ohio State's offense will go to work for the first time today. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start the drive. Read option left. Oh, he's got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the right. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here comes the heat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Quick release by the QB. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Simon. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. It's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. From the gun, give on the inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got the tight end outside. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Creates a little room. Got enough for the 1st down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They go 83 yards on the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. And the Terrapins want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. The inside handoff. He was searching for that first down marker, but he'll come up short. They stop him at the 22. It'll be 4th down. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gets it out fast.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
To the air, it's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Adams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man quickly. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And on 2nd down for this offense.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Thanks to grab. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The short hands, it's Simon. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. They kick it away on 4th down. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires on the move. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
First down here for the offense. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's another first down for the offense.
Now from inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Dropping back, it's Washington. Trying to find the end zone, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Ohio State, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space, it's Simon. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Missouri. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Terrapins are in the hurry of it.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it pop.
Lofts one high and deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
That has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Maryland! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. Fires to the right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Gonna run it, it's Simon. Here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a man. It's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The kick is on its way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Howard. Got the first down, looking for more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Terrapins in the hurry up.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Washington. Got his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quarterback adapting. Touchdown, Terrapins! And that one will give them the lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective at the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. They're trailing by just 4 to Missouri. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to set up the screen. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gives it to the back on the draw. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. Back to pass, it's Washington. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle. It's Simon. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Buckeyes with the first and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Punts it out of the air. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's first and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They try to pop a run on the draw. Spins away from the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Washington. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Washington. Makes the catch. And he couldn't quite make it in. He's run out of bounds at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal. Scores on a sneak. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Simon. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Simon. Shakes off the defender. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, he got loose. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. On to attempt the try.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take it. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Going right to work up top. Fires downfield. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got a man. It's Bettis. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Hauls it in. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
The Buckeyes are flying down the field.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
It's caught downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Complete. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking...
And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out. It's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. Here he comes from his own end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Washington. Under fire. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time on target. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Off play action. Finds his man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done.